we can select our product from, I mean, there would be a numerous amount of that particular product. So among them, we can select and we can try it just by putting it on, right? So that's the good fact of good side of that. But I asked you, being an entrepreneur, being a seller, which one is more productive or more beneficial for you? I'm asking this question just from the viewpoint of a seller.
Taylor, if you ask, so on. Yes, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Couldn't be better. You tell me, how about you? How was your day?
Yes, my day was great. Today, just I have leave, yes, leave days, like holidays, and I enjoyed because every day uh, I'm in rush because I'm providing classes for beginner students and I'm doing my own business. So that is why I am always occupied with my like different kinds of work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great, ma'am. So you have been providing grammar classes or the speaking part? Which class do you
Speak-
provide?
Speaking.
Speaking classes. Okay, so how long it's been?
Yeah, 2 years ago, I started my spoken English journey. After that, I started providing classes.
Soon after that, or what was the time period actually that you had to take in order to become fluent, and after that you started your classes? So
No,
what
no,
is
no,
the time gap?
not without becoming fluent. I started providing classes.
Okay, that's quite fascinating. Okay,
It
ma'am.
is about to complete 2 years as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yes,
so
1.5 year. Yes,
you were supposed to say something. Please go ahead, ma'am.
yes, I'm saying so 1.5 year.
Okay,
I'm saying.
that's great. That's great. Okay, ma'am, this is our second conversation together, but because of some technical glitch, I couldn't upload our previous conversation. So this is the time to introduce ourselves. Yes, this is.
My name is Ranjana Srivastava. I'm from Delhi, ma'am. I'm doing my own business. I have a ladies boutique by profession where my tailors teaches clothes for ladies, each and every kind of dresses. Yes, I'm mother of two kids. Nowadays, I'm learning English. I'm fond of exploring new things. And yes, my hobbies are, cooking, doing yoga, exercise, and spirituality. I'm more into spirituality. Yes, this is all about me, ma'am.
So do you stitch on your own, or do you have staffs?
I have staff.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So I
But
can
I know,
consider
ma'am.
you as an entrepreneur.
Yes, I'm entrepreneur. I am, ma'am. I am knowing like everything I know, how to cut, how to make designer dresses, everything I know. But because of health issue nowadays, like 2 years ago, I have left.
Oh,
Only my master cut and yeah, stitches, I guide them.
okay. So how many staff do you have at present, ma'am?
Two
Two
staffs
years,
I have.
sorry, two staffs. Okay,
Staff,
okay.
yes.
So I think they are already they know how to work over the how to stitch, and the designer stitching works also, right? Because nowadays the market trend is so we should implement new tricks and new styles to attract more consumers. I mean customers.
Yes.
So okay. So what is the present market trend, ma'am? What do you think?
Yes, please, ma'am. Could you repeat your question?
What is the present market trend? Because you have been running boutique, and
Okay.
what is the present trend? Whether the customers they need new, new styles when it comes to stitching their dresses, or they, on the other hand, I can say whether most of the customers they are okay with the old style of stitching.
Yes. Ma'am, nowadays it is trend like people they want uh, to wear sarara, peplum, and you know, uh, like plazo suits, pant suits. Most of the people they are preferring only suits, suit pant.
Okay.
Yeah, some if they want to put design, then definitely I'll prefer.
Okay. So, I can say few years back, people were ready to wear some classical touch of dresses, just like having a lot of, pebbles and some other craft works on that. But nowadays, I think the Gen Zs, they are not at all interested into that. But moreover that, they are ready to wear some casual pants and shorts. So this is also an attractive way to where I think. So,
Yeah.
what kind of work that you do nowadays, or what kind of work that you get nowadays? Are you able to stay? I can say, are you able to cope up with that situation? Because nowadays there are so many boutiques working in our society, and it is very hard to sustain there, because each and everybody, they implement some other new tricks in order to survive. So what is your experience?
Yes, ma'am, you are saying right. Nowadays, it's very hard to, stay there in market, okay? But if you know very well, you know, trending dress, then definitely you will stay there. I feel because, ma'am, most of the people, okay, they want to prefer traditional dress on in any kind of, marriage function or any kind of, like festival function.
Okay. Things like festivals, whether it is birthday party, wedding, or some other religious festival. Yes, obviously, especially I can say in North India, people like to wear traditional dresses, just like kurta and sherwani and lehenga, etc., etc. So
Yes,
yes.
lehenga gowns. Yes.
Yeah. And in North India, no, I think there are numerous amount of festivals, so that we can expect some other orders at any time, right?
Not every time I'm saying, ma'am, because of online shopping nowadays, okay,
Okay.
I have some less work because of online shopping because people they prefer most of the time online dresses.
Yeah.
They buy at the same time and they wear and they, attend any kind of function. But it will take time if they want to wear like stitching dress,
Mhm.
lehenga gown stitching dress, definitely it will take time, 1 week or 10 days, sometimes 20 days as well, because according to dress design.
That's
Your
that's I can understand, because nowadays everybody is interested to shop online, just because this is way more easier and convenient, because at the end of the day everybody is exhausted. So while sitting at home, just by scrolling on the smartphone, we could get experience, or we could get to buy all the things, whatever the thing it is, whether it is electronic items or attire, whatever the it is. Whatever the item it is way more easier to purchase. And but still, being an entrepreneur, what is your take on whether you have to market yourself online as well, because it is easy to provide things online. I mean, not a provide, actually I can say, you can also find out some ways to sell your products online, right? So you can tie up with Flipkart, Amazon, Meesho, whatever the online platforms are there, you can tie up with them,
yes,
so that you can expect, or you could get more business from that platforms. So
yes.
have you ever tried to do so, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I have tried. Earlier, I was on Flipkart. I was selling dresses. I'm selling suit pieces, ma'am. So earlier, 2 years, 3 years maybe back, I was on Flipkart app, and it was good selling that
Okay.
time. Okay, because all over India we can sell our dresses in like our street or in Delhi, only one festival people, okay, they want to buy at the same time, but all over India, they have different kinds of festival. So they want to prefer at like different time. So we can, lead our business with online apps. Yeah, it's good. But ma'am, that time I could not handle because one hand I was busy in my stitching work, and on the other hand I was, busy in online things. First, we have to pick. Okay, we have to take pick. After that, we have to upload on those apps, and then we can sell here and there. So this is the process, ma'am, and that time I feel it was so difficult for me to manage this kind of like both work. Maybe in future definitely I'll do.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's there is no need company there is no need to completely rely on these online platforms. But moreover, that nowadays there is a trend which you also might be familiar with. That means the selling through Instagrams as well, right? While scrolling on Instagram, we may get a lot of advertisements relating to different products, whether it is dresses or some, cosmetic items, whatever the thing it is, we get a lot of advertisements. So we can do business in that way as well, right? So
yes,
once you are familiar with using online platforms, then obviously you could conquer that field as well, because nowadays this is the platform, and I mean, this is the trend. Whatever the thing it is, people usually try to sell online rather than buying or hiring a shop, because there are a lot of expensive, I mean, there are a lot of, expenses. So we have to go, I mean, we have to give the rent, and after that electricity charge, water bill, etc, etc. So the
yes,
expenses a little bit higher when it comes to, comparing that with the online selling. So in online selling there are multiple benefits, so that and I think your children, they are also grown up, they might be completely familiar with these type of complicated stuffs. They are no longer complicated stuffs for anybody, since this is the era of technology. So you are also here, because now I can consider you that you are little bit aware of making or using all these platforms, so you can also indulge yourself with those stuffs as well. So what do you think, whether that would be benefit to you, or your present way of business, which one would be better for you according to your perspective?
like online and offline. You
I'm
are
asking
asking
about the comparison, ma'am.
comparison. But ma'am, I have stitching machine, interlock machine, counter, so many things. Okay, if we want to sell like stitching dress, then definitely we will have to shop. It's need for us. Okay, but I'm selling dress material and my tailor stitches cloth, so I prefer shop
Mm-hmm,
because of
okay.
my work. Yeah, it's need. And you are asking like online and offline. So yes, you are saying right, because by online we can buy any kind of dresses, and on like very in cheapest rate. You are saying right, because ma'am, we are whole day indulged in our work and we don't have much time to go outside to buy something. And it will, it takes time much sometimes. Bargaining also, it must. If we don't know, so how to bargain? Just wait, ma'am, because I feel cup. So totally agree with your point. Online shopping, online apps, okay, it's nowadays trend. It is in trend, and by single click we can buy any kind of dresses, any kind of electronic things, or grocery things like clothes, everything. But if you want to buy like from offline, so it's so difficult for us, because you are also a teacher, we don't have much time to go outside to buy something. You don't prefer to go here and there, because you have to manage your children, you have to manage your household chores. and different kinds of responsibilities. So that is why for ladies, like, it's so difficult for us, I feel. But ma'am, on the other hand, definitely I would say some ladies, they want to prefer offline shopping, because in this way we can boost our bonding,
Yeah.
friends bonding, yes, relation. And they like want to touch first any kind of stuff, after that they want to buy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
So
There
I
are so
have
many.
this kind of work, ma'am, but I prefer online, not online, offline shopping.
Okay, that's correct, ma'am. There are numerous benefits when we do offline purchase because we can trust on, and if there is any default on that particular product, we may get an exchange. But yes, this is also provided by the online shopping. They provide 10 days of return policy and 7 days of return policy. But I can tell you one thing, when it comes to offline shopping, we can select our product from, I mean, there would be a numerous amount of that particular product, so among them we can select and we can try it just by putting it on, right? So that's the good fact of good side of that. But I asked you, being an entrepreneur, being a seller, which one is more productive or more beneficial for you? I'm asking this question just from the viewpoint of a seller.
Tailor, if you ask, so online it's good.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yes.
by online business, we can, lead our business, we can grow in our career day by day. Nowadays, it is trend, like online shopping. People, they don't have much time and they are whole day glued to their mobile. So that is why
Mm.
by single click, they can buy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct. Because when it comes to offline business, I think we have to, hire a shop for that particular business, and because just because of that, we had to pay at least 15,000 or 20,000 rupees per month.
Yes, yes,
And apart from that, the electricity bill, water bill, etc., etc. I don't know what are the other related expenses, but yes, there is a huge burden when it comes to offline business. But when it comes to the offline side, I think the expense is little bit low. I think, I don't know
online.
whether am I correct or not, because I don't have any related experience. But as far as my knowledge, I think offline business is way more expensive, right, as compared
Yes,
to the
yes,
online one.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's more expensive. Nowadays, people, they are preferring, okay, online shopping.
Yeah.
Online shopping, online selling. Yeah, because by whom they can sell, and different kinds of things they buy first. After that, they upload their video, their pic on, Flipkart or Amazon. And in this way, all over the, people, they want to buy
Yeah.
from here and there. Yes. So it's
Yes.
good for us also, like for seller as well, and for what do we call, like, customer as well.
Yeah. Mm. Yes, correct. So just by observing the trend, we can make the customized products. Not customized product, I could not use that word, but still we could get an idea what is the current trend. So according to that, we may plan our upcoming product, and we could give an advertisement on that particular social media, so that we could get numerous amount of orders from different social media platforms, I think. Because as you said, now everybody is interested to do online purchase just because of the influence of smartphone itself. We all have the tendency to scroll on our smartphone since when we wake up each and every day, right? And at
Yes,
the
yes,
time when we hit the sack, we obviously use that smartphone at least for 10 or 15 minutes, then only we would feel the satisfied kind of mindset, right? If we really want to
Yes,
get that satisfaction, I think we would use that smartphone either for entertainment purpose, just by watching some reels, or at least by listening to some music. So that's the influence of smartphone nowadays. So we have to take the advantage of that one in a positive way. Why we should not take the advantage of that thing in a positive way, right?
yeah, yes, I totally,
Yes.
completely agree with your point.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I have asked you a lot of questions because our conversation was not a decided one in the sense that topic wise. So that's why I asked these questions, since you said you are an entrepreneur. Do you?
My daughter, she has done PG in music and she has done Kathak for 6 years. So she wants to join music teacher and dance teacher or dance teacher. Yes.
Oh, okay. Whether she has finished her studies or it's
Yes,
still going on.
she has finished.
Okay, okay. Is she searching for a job now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Maybe
but
from
it's
next month she
okay.
will start
But
searching.
in my opinion, ma'am, it's not good to wait for a government job, because we have to utilize our years, because waiting for a government job just by sitting at home and by preparing, it's not something good or great according to me. We can utilize our rest of the time in order to prepare for the exams, and otherwise we should really utilize our time just by joining any other private school, because we could get an experience, right? We could
Yes.
interact with the children, and we could get an experience how a teacher should be, and how we should treat the children in some certain situations, like, something like that. And it's not 100% sure that definitely we are going to get a government job in future. So just by aspiring, uh, just by aspiring for a government job, moreover that I think we should join a private sector, and after
Yes, yes,
that we can prepare for the government exams as well. Otherwise,
yes,
because I know several people who had been waited for the government job, and they had to spoil their quality years in
yes,
their life. So
yes,
it's not
yes,
good
yes.
to wait for something great. Whatever that we do, that's what great. So we have to consider just like that. I was also prepared
Yeah.
for government jobs, and but the one thing that I wasn't preparing for the exams just by putting my whole 100% effort, just because of so many reasons. I was not, I didn't have any direction. There wasn't anybody to direct me, because I was the elder child in my family. So there wasn't any elder brother or sister to direct me or to boost me. So in my own way I was preparing, and at the age of 23 I got married, and just after 20 days of my marriage I joined here in this school. So that's how it ended up. It's been almost 6 years, but now I have realized that we should not wait for something great. We can prepare for, right? Even after working at this particular school, we can prepare for our next future plans. So I'm not ready to waste my quality years, right? Because
Yes, yes, you are saying
everybody's
right.
background is not same. Some, perhaps your family is rich, but perhaps your family is poor. I don't know what is the condition, but obviously your child, she knows what's the condition. So if she
Yes,
earns something, that would really support you, right?
yes, yes, yes. And if she good, ma'am, she could get, experience for 1 year or 2 years. After that, definitely she will get good job.
Yeah.
Rather than wasting time, okay, if she can get in a private sector, it's also nice.
Yeah, correct.
She's not preparing for government job.
Mm,
She wants to get in private sector. Yeah.
yes,
After
yes.
that, she'll think.
Yes, that's the correct thing. Okay. So I think, ma'am, this is the
Ma'am,
time.
tell me
Yeah,
one
sure.
thing, ma'am. Where do you enjoy much? Like in Bihar or in your native place?
Where do I enjoy the most, right? In Bihar
Yes.
or Kerala?
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky question, though it is a hypothetical question, but it is realistic as well. I don't want to neglect the fact. Um, to be honest, ma'am, I enjoy both these places because here in Bihar, I don't know what is the real reason behind it. I really and really like Bihar because here I live with my husband and I'm a teacher here. I have been working here. So I don't know, something is there which is really attracting me towards Bihar. So I cannot neglect that fact too. And on the other hand, you asked about Kerala, which is my motherland. So, yes, I do have some strong emotional connection with Kerala because my rest of the family members are there, and my home, my neighbors, my native place. I don't know